So day 22. And before I get started, I have to put some Pepsis in the fridge. All right. Pepsis have been stocked. Now we can walk, now that the Pepsi's stocked. Okay, anyway. It's day 22. And day 22 means it's the 22nd day of the 30 for 30. And for those that don't know what the 30 for 30 are, why the fuck are you starting on day 22? Okay. Anyway, it's kind of nice out. It's like a solid 80 degrees, which normally I'd hate, but because I've been doing... Oh shit, that's a lot of geese. My video stopped. Geese. Lots and lots of geese. And they seem a lot further away on the tape when I'm like 12 foot away from them. But they don't seem to be bothered, which is a good thing. So yeah, day 22. Well shit. I don't know why the tape cut off earlier, but I hope it caught my funny "why are you starting on day 22" joke. It was funny. All right, we are walking. I ain't got much to say today. I think what I'm gonna do for tomorrow is I'm gonna ask you guys to write out some questions, and that way I have something to talk about tomorrow, because tonight I'm finishing, I might have said I'm finishing it last night, but tonight for sure I'm finishing the Bubble King video, and it's scheduled for tomorrow. I'll schedule it for 8:45, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. I've got it like all rendered except for the very last part. I have two end screens, one's for Facebook and one's for YouTube. Give me a second. Oh, I thought that was a motorcycle. It's just somebody without a fucking muffler. So yeah, I've got two endings. One for Facebook because it says where to find the guy to donate to him, and then the other one is for YouTube, which leads to another video, like an end screen. I would be pointing to a video on Facebook that doesn't exist, because that's not how Facebook does things. At least I don't think so. And so, yeah, that's all I gotta do. So really, when I get back inside, I'm looking for potential thumbnails. And yeah, the reason that I am kind of on the Facebook train right now is because, well, one, he can only be found on Facebook. So all the people that actually do take videos of them and talk about them, they have like a group. And I feel like now is the appropriate time to start building my Facebook page, which I've had one for a long time that I used for old music and stuff, but I just deleted all that. And yeah, so I've got a John Facebook page. I've uploaded like no content to it, And so the first thing I'm going to upload is this bubble guy video. And then every day I'm going to upload all my shorts because they turn into reels on Facebook too. And yeah, I wish there was a way to link my Instagram to a Facebook page somehow and it show the same amount of followers and have the same amount of content, because I feel like I'm doing all the work again for the same company where I have to create a shitload of content for it. And I don't know how it works. It's like we're Meta, we have Instagram, we have Facebook. Facebook has Reels, Instagram has Reels. You can share the Reels to Facebook, but like from what page does it post? Do I own that page? Can I log into that page? Like I don't get it. And these could be like noob questions that actually do have a really easy answer, and I just haven't gone to figure that out. You know what? I'll look that up tonight. If I do find something interesting, I'll let you all know, but I don't really know how many of us are super bullish on Facebook. But I hear a lot of good things. I mean, there's a lot of money in Facebook is what I hear, and it's like, is there opportunity to build a community that isn't stupid as shit? Because that's kind of what I want. It's tough to find people on Facebook that don't piss me off. Just because it's such a, I don't want to say a boomer platform, but it's like the platform that people use when they don't understand how to use the internet. I really hope that's not insensitive to say. But yeah, and so the only reason to keep it is to connect with family and friends. And what Facebook has turned that into, dude, I went on there earlier today and it was ad, post from somebody I didn't know, ad, post from somebody I didn't know, ad, like I'm not joking, it's that many sponsored posts in a row. And then a really old post from my wife. Not even relevant to what's going on in life now. So like, I don't know. I think I have, like, for my personal Facebook, like 2,000 friends or something like that. 1,000 friends maybe. And so it's pretty much useless to me, except for when people reach out before I learned YouTube. There's like there's a milestone in my life where when I moved to Germany, I stopped using Facebook basically because like there was nobody that I really kept in touch with because I got so obsessed about creating content and YouTube, and like I don't know. I didn't really have friends that we chatted a whole lot outside of seeing each other in person. And so, yeah, like the reason I chat with people online now is because you can't really go see them in person, right? Most of my friends, most of you guys, I don't know in person. And like without the internet, I don't have the ability to talk to you. So I guess if I had the opportunity to have in-person friends, which I have a couple, then I'd probably use Facebook a lot more to say, hey, what's up? When are we meeting up? Yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with that. My brother and I, he kind of operates the same way I do, where people will talk to me from all these different platforms. And so mentally, I know that I talk to my wife on Facebook. I talk to my landlord through SMS. I talk to you guys through Discord. I talk to Malcolm through Discord and Instagram occasionally, and it's the same with Home Studio Academy and like just a couple different people. But the point is, like, everybody that I talk to has their own place that I go to talk to them. But my brother has the same thing from everybody, and so him and I, we miss each other constantly on whatever platform we're trying to communicate through. And so the other day, I'm like, we spent like a day talking on Discord, and then the next day he texted me, and I know that's not really a big deal, but I'm like, dude, like the only reason that it's so frustrating is because when I try to get a hold of somebody that does that to me, I don't know which platform to go to talk to them, and so yeah, I was like, dude, just we got to pick one, and he downloaded Discord again, and that's the best way to talk to me, even though. And I gotta apologize to everybody, but I have been so up my own ass with this vlogging stuff and like trying to figure this out that I'm sorry, I haven't really talked to anybody. And I got DMs and people are like, "Are you okay? Like, or did I do something?" I'm like, "No, like, you didn't do anything. I just like I got these projects that I do, and I get obsessed, and this is what I do, and I disappear, and it just is what it is. It's never anything serious, but yeah, I think I kind of picked up on Casey's workflow a little bit more today, and so as soon as I get done with the Bubble King, I have 2 other vlogs just sitting on the back burner that I don't think I'm gonna touch yet. The cat toy and the chores. And I got all the footage sitting on my computer, but the thing is, I can't learn the daily workflow through those because I've already done a lot of the work that would that the day would consist of. And so while I'm still trying to figure out this workflow, I want to test myself like in the moment, right? I want to go through the gauntlet. And so tomorrow I'm going to do what Casey does. And I'm going to go find a story or maybe find one at home, but I have to figure out the story as I go and film it and get all the footage and the vision in the moment. And then late afternoon, evening, put the edit together. And so that is the goal. And yeah, it'll be a little difficult. Actually, my wife will have the car, so I definitely have to do something around the house. I don't know what the story is, but I think eventually I'll find it. And we'll see how it goes. I just want to release Bubble King tomorrow and do this in such a right way that on Thursday I release something that I'm not sure what it's about. That's the plan, anyway. That's the hope. And so, wish me luck. If I can do that a couple times, then I'll make like an official announcement on my Facebook that I'm doing daily. And that kind of commitment, I think, would lead to a forced routine, a very serious forcing function that I think would make me really happy. So, yeah. I honestly, I got to be able to do it like 5 to 10 times before I actually commit, because that's like, you need that workflow, you need that format, like it needs to be repeatable, and I just I don't want to commit to something and then immediately fail. So yeah, that's what's on my mind. I know I went ADHD on you and went a whole bunch of different directions. Shit, I was talking about platforms and communication and whatnot. But yeah, this is it. So, Bubble King tomorrow. Got the guy with the bubbles at Walmart. And then I'd say, I had an idea of a story that I might go tackle when I have the car. I just never have it on Wednesdays because that's like the only day my wife works in person in her office. And so, yeah, today I was at Walmart and I saw in the bakery these tortilla chips. Look like fresh made tortilla chips in a bag that was closed with a twist tie, which means that the bag was open at the top, just kind of like a loaf of bread, right? If you got a twist tie, it's there for a reason. It's there to keep the air out of the bag, right? Right. So I'm thinking, shit, these must be fresh. So I buy them, I take them home, I undo the twist tie, the bag is sealed. Why twist tie then? I'll tell you why twist tie. First, they're gonna say, well, we give you the twist tie so you have the option to close the bag. Bullshit. That's not why. They put the twist tie on there to convince you that it's fresh when it's really not. They make you think, oh, that bag isn't sealed, that's fresh. They wouldn't just put that out there if these were stale. Fucking bastards. Marketing bastards. Genius bastards. Anyway, they got me. And the chips weren't good. I would have rather gotten Tostitos or whatever. Yep. Should have gotten Tostitos. So, yeah, I think I was a little distracted there because there's a police officer across the road with a dog searching in a field. But yeah, the thought here is that maybe I can make a story about marketing, point out some things in Walmart. One thing I do admire about Casey's vlogs is like there's always a message. There's always like a message that he's getting across, a lesson to be learned. And I don't think I have that. Like I don't think my stories teach much. I think they entertain, which is not bad. But yeah, I was just saying I admire it. I like that. Maybe every now and then I'll have a story that has a message, but it's not quite something I have to do. I don't want to copy the guy. I just want to copy his day. Copy his workflow. Yep. Oh, and I would love to make a story about, like, I have all these ideas that I could make a vlog about. And I think that if I just start with an idea and go from there and see where it takes me, I think that that's probably the best way to do it, instead of planning scenes and what happens next and stuff like that. Just like, for example, I talk about Solace, and I talk about the drawing that he did of me, and I don't know, something about like how I'm so thankful, and to celebrate, I'm gonna put it on canvas and hang it in the studio. And so I go and I do that, and then I don't know what happens. Obviously, there's going to be a conflict somewhere, or I don't know. You know, maybe it's the perfect day and nothing gets in the way. But and like just fun stuff happens, and that's fun to watch. I don't know. But one thing I do know that Casey does really well is he senses out the conflict, which I've gotten good at when preparing, but in the moment, I'm not so sure I'm that good at it. Like, for example, when I went to do the water tower thing, for those that don't know, it was like the very first video that went viral on my channel. This fire truck broke my toe, or I'm suing the city, is what it's called. And when I saw that the door had that like code lock on it, if I were doing a vlog, I would have made a big deal about it. Like, maybe I was standing outside and looking through and like, I can see this lock and build that up or something like that. Like, that's the kind of conflict that you could see in the moment and then know exactly what to say to the camera. And so like, that's, I need to get better at stuff like that, is what I'm saying. the ant vlog, I think, the Labubu was really easy to find the conflict because it's like that. I couldn't find the place, first of all. Like conflict 1 was traffic, conflict 2 was finding the place, conflict 3 was the dizzying craziness going on inside. And there was never a good resolution in that story, so that was kind of a bummer. But those were easy to see as they happened. And so, I don't know. Maybe I am okay at it. I want to get better. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And like every 30 for 30, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just talking shit through that normally would be going on in my head. And so I don't know if any of this is useful to you guys. I doubt it, but if so, good. I'm glad. Glad. I'm glad. Oh, yeah. The Bubble Guy, the Bubble King video, the intro part that the bubble turns into a dick, like I decided to cut that part and then extend it, not the footage. And so it's like 30% speed, and then I use the optical flow to fill in the in-between frames, and so it goes slow motion dick instead. So I don't point anything out about it. I just say that he blows bubbles in parking lot. But I slowed it down just a little bit more, so it's a little more noticeable. I just want people to comment about it. Like, it's definitely not something I made. I would never go out of my way to make that, but it's an act of God, and you got to take those when you get them. I couldn't believe it turned into that. I mean, it is it's so funny. When I saw it in real life, I actually stopped and then continued to say what I was planning to say because it surprised me. I almost started laughing, but I didn't want to ruin the take. Yeah. Yep. I just wanna make more video. I just want to hit the upload button more often. That's really the itch I need scratched. The itchy upload button. That's maybe I get a tattoo of the upload button. Constantly scratch it. Or put like scratch marks through it and have it bleeding. Blood tattoo. And then the monster logo in the middle. Just cuz. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, the geese flew away. I don't know if you heard that or not. But they gone. Normally they'll walk over into our backyard and eat the bird seed and stuff. Actually, they'll like knock into the birdhouse that we got out there, or not the bird feeder, and it'll shake and drop seed, and then they eat the seed, and they'll just keep knocking it with their heads. Crafty little bastards. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum bum bum. Ba-da-da-da-da. Dun 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 dun. Gotta go to the gas station again, so I'm gonna do that with you guys. You can follow me. You can come with me to the gas station. We're gonna get some stuff. Gonna get some body armor. I found a new flavor of body armor that I really like. It's this peach kind. It's very, very good. It reminds me of this old school, like, man, I wish I could remember what it was called. Maybe it was like a Snapple type drink, but they had it in our school because you couldn't have soda, but you could have these super sugary fruit drinks for some reason that were the same amount of calories, and you couldn't have soda because of the calories. So I don't know where the logic was there. I honestly think it's probably a brand deal or something. Anyway, it was called peach papaya, and it was delicious. Would I have preferred Mountain Dew or Code Red or something back then? Sure. But whatever that was, Snapple, peach papaya, Papple, Sneeps, Distaya. You know. You know what I mean. Anyway, let's go. Let's do it. Let's finish off the 30 for 30 in the car. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. I have a bunch of Indian neighbors. Damn. I almost didn't. This guy just waved at me. He's also wearing a headband, and I almost missed it. I almost missed the wave, but I got it. And speaking of waves, I've got these Indian neighbors that walk around, and yeah, they walk their kids around and stuff, and they all are super friendly except for this one guy, and I'm not giving up on him. I wave every day, and that's how it used to be with the very first neighbor that we had. He wore, I don't know what you call it. I don't think it's a sari, but he wore like a lower flowy dress type thing. I really don't know what you call it. But anyway, he'd walk around with that thing flapping in the wind and with his arms behind his back, like he was ready to kick some ass with anybody that wanted to start something, like very peaceful monk style. And yeah, he just kind of walked around. He'd look around, and I'd wave at him. And it took about 2 or 3 weeks, but eventually I got him to wave back. And now he waves back every time. And then the women are walking their babies with the walkers. I wave at them. They have always waved. But there's this one guy, and I think he's a little bit younger than me, probably. And he never waves back. But I'll get him. I'll get his ass one of these days. Get him with a wave, and he'll wave back. And then he'll be like, damn it. That guy finally got me. His persistence and niceness finally got me. And that's how I get you. That's how I get you. I love too much, guys. I got too much love to give. Got too much love. And that's what's exciting about the Bubble Guy story. It's a feel-good story. I did it in like I sort of did it like it was a mixture of YouTube vlog, but news segments. Not like a news story, but like they specifically had a segment set out for a newscaster to cover. Like a a story, I guess. A story, yes, but like pre-recorded segment, not like what's going on in the news right now. When I think about it, I think of um, Bruce Almighty, where he does the cookie story, and that's how the cookie crumbles. And yeah, I really don't know where I was going with that. Sorry, guys. This is what it's like hanging with me. Fucking annoying. Turn on your lights. You're gonna not see anything. My headlights suck, but then I found that if I turn on the fogger, they're actually good. But I think it probably brights people a little bit, so I feel a little bad about that. The fog lights make it bright, but not as bright as my brights. But when I turn on the brights, the fog lights die. And so it's a difficult trade. Anyway, that's it for today. That was day 22. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 23. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Day 23. We gonna get them. We gonna get them. Okay, I'm out.